Okay, Assassin's Creed Unity, finally, for the Xbox One. I'm a little late doing this video because I've been playing the Master Chief Collection, which came out the same time as this game, so I picked them both up, and, you know, me being a huge Halo fan, I had to get my Halo fix. So I'm still not done with that, but I forcefully put the Halo games down to finally get into this game and get some game time and do a little bit of recording and get my first impression as usual. Now, so, Assassin's Creed Unity, it's awesome. It's really awesome. I love the game, and it seriously impressed me. But there are a few flaws, and there are some things I will complain about. And I'll get to that in a minute. So let's get some of the good stuff out of the way. I only have 5 minutes to do this, so let's get to the good stuff. The gameplay harks back to the original Assassin's Creed, more of the Ezio series, you know, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, you know, those ones. I love those gameplay, or that gameplay, and it's really gone back to that. So it's gone back more to its roots. I hated 3, so I'm not going to talk about that. But 4, Black Flag, I do love. I do like that they kind of went out of the norm, and they did it flawlessly. I love Black Flag. But they went back to their original style in this one, so this is awesome. That's a good thing. So the gameplay is excellent. The free running the parkour is a little easier in this game. You can pretty much go anywhere, kind of like in Black Flag. You know, there's really no limit to where you can go. That's pretty awesome. But there are a few areas where you really have to be creative in order to climb certain spots. So that's good. At least they kind of made that a little bit more of a challenge, like they did in the classics. The storyline is very awesome from the get-go. Obviously, you know, it has a kind of a long tutorial, but they incorporate it into the storyline, so you get. It's not boring. It's not tedious where you have to, oh god, I got to go through this stupid tutorial. I already know what to do. No, it's pretty engaging, and it has purpose. So that's good. And so it's not like this thing you really have to grind through. What else? Also, the multiplayer, I haven't got a chance to try it yet, but it seems pretty expansive, and I can't wait to try it. Just by reading about it and reading what you can do here. You can create your own club here, or you can join other people's clubs. You know, you can have up to 50 members, you know, and you can compete against other clubs, or you can do a bunch of heists together. You can do assassinations together to get stuff for your club, like banners, weapons that you could all share, things like that. And that's really awesome. I'm kind of glad they really touched on this multiplayer bit, because I can't wait to try it out with some friends. So if you want to try it, hit me up. Okay, I want to try. Now, the bad stuff, and I'm hoping I have enough time to say this, but it's a little rough around the edges. It doesn't seem as polished as I would have liked it. In fact, Black Flag seemed to be more polished in the end than Unity. The biggest complaint are some of the character meshing and the texture meshing. You know, if you loot a body, your hands disappear in the body, and that bugs me. You know, people walking into walls or walking into posts and they get stuck in them, or they disappear into the wall. That bugs me. You know, things like that I don't think belong in a final release. That's lazy programming, and they should have seen that. Frame rate seems to drop every now and then with too much stuff going on. I don't like to think that that's a hardware issue. I think that's a programming issue, but I don't know. So things of that. Certain areas don't render completely. I've ran into a certain spot where the city wasn't completely rendered, so I kind of walked around for a few seconds with a half-rendered city. And it's actually frozen my Xbox 3 times, so I had to do a hard reset. So, like I said, it's a little rough around the edges. My biggest complaint, however, is the Uplay option. Uplay, I've never been a big fan of it, but unfortunately, with Ubisoft, it's there whether you like it or not. And I've actually used some of my Uplay points, and I've actually spent some money on some upgrades, but the servers never seem to connect to this game. It's horrible. And they've already taken my points out, they've already deducted my money, but the servers never seem to come up to where I could actually use the weapons in the game. It says fail to connect as soon as I start the game up. But yet, they managed to take my money already. So, that's a complete failure, and I think that's just robbery, and they really need to fix that. So don't use the Uplay. So, but everything else, it's an awesome game. Pick it up. Assassin's Creed Unity is worth it. Trust me, it's worth it.